Good evening. Greetings from Davao City, the premier city of Mindanao, Madayao. Welcome to the 86th induction of officers and new members and turnover ceremonies of the Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter. I am Dr. Nelson C. Magnaye, PDA-DCC President 1994-1995, your Master of Ceremonies. This evening, we will witness another milestone in the life of our chapter as we enter our 86th year. Amidst the pandemic, our chapter continues to exist and serve. We are thankful for all the blessings we have, and we begin our program by invoking the presence of the Almighty with the doxology. This will be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, the PDA hymn, and the Davaoenyo hymn.
Way sukod anang pagmahal, ngalang kanako ipakita mo ang kamatan, yun walay kahom sa paghugnaw ni Ana, dakong kalayo hinuno asiyami daog ug sa kamatay yung nakabuntog kung sudunong pagmahal ngalang kanimo ipakita ko halo siya pagahisgutan kay kini sinukod ug mabalhinon pakita mo na ako sa himpit mong kaayo ug pasabta ko sa pagkamadahin mo. Bun akining kasing-kasing ko sa gugma alang kanin.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, ay masasilanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang pinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tunog sa simoy at sa langit mo bagaw, ay hinagang tulakaw. ng Mindanao, may isang lungsod na hinirang. Ang likas niyang kayamanan ay walang kapantay. Mga bundok, dagat, lupain, laging sagana sa pagkain. At ang magagandang tanawin, kaluan ng aliw. Mutya, lungsod ng Davao, sa iyong paglalakbay. Sa ngiting kaunlaran, ikaw ay paglilingkuran. Tayo'y Davaoenyo, na tapat at totoo. Pangarap ay mata mo, kaluwalhatian mo, lungsod ng paraiso. Mutya, lungsod ng Davao, sa iyong paglalakbay. Sa ngiting kaunlaran, ikaw ay paglilingkuran. Tayo'y Davaoenyo, na tapat at totoo. Pangarap ay mata mo, kaluwalhatian mo, lungsod ng paraiso. Pangarap ay mata mo, kaluwalhatian mo, lungsod ng paraiso.
As I have said, our chapter continues to exist and serve despite the global challenge. We have a lot of things to be thankful. In these virtual induction ceremonies, which I heard is the second for this chapter, we recognize the many people who have assisted us in the making of this program. And speaking of people who have helped us, please welcome one of them. Colleagues, may I present the chairman of the 86th PDA Davao City Chapter Induction of Officers, new members and turnover ceremonies, Dr. Ana Marie Jimenez Tukib, to give us her welcome remarks. A round of virtual applause.
To the Executive Board of the Philippine Dental Association, headed by the President, Dr. Jose Angelo Granado Militante, special mention to the Pride of Mindanao PDA officers, Dr. Almaluz Dizon Banawis, Vice President, Dr. Albert Gaban de Guzman, Board of Trustees, Dr. Maria Filomena Areza Ayado, Board of Trustees, and Dr. Elena Ortiz Didal, Regional Coordinator, Region 11. Philippine Dental Association Chief Protocol Officer, Dr. Reynaldo Dizon Agcanas. To the Council of Past Presidents of the Davao City Dental Chapter, headed by Dr. Efren Janko Vinos, members, officers, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter 86 Induction of Officers, new members, and turnover ceremonies. This is the second year that we solemnize induction of officers in virtual platform. No matter what the setting will be, the Philippine Dental Association and its constituent chapters continue to reach out and recognize elected members who are committed and willing to help encourage more members to serve as one dental community, to move on fast forward for a better, improved, and strong dental practitioners in the midst of pandemic. To the new set of officers headed by Dr. Joanne Sarceda Daigdigan, my congratulations. And to all the outgoing officers headed by Dr. Mina Joy Pancapanuda, thank you so much for being part of the Davao City Dental Chapter history. Once again, good evening.
Thank you, Dr. Ann. The preparation of this virtual induction have its difficulties and challenges, and these are all part of the emerging new normal. Moving on, we come to one of the highlights of this evening's ceremonies, the keynote address of our esteemed and youthful President of the Philippine Dental Association. And to properly introduce him, may I present a fellow past president of PDA Davao City Chapter and somebody who continues to serve our chapter in any way she can. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, let us all welcome Dr. Susan M. Malaga, PDA-DCC President of 2012-2013.
Good evening, everyone. Our keynote speaker is a well-abled clinician and mover of continuous learning. He graduated from CEU in 2001 and is finishing his master's degree in dental education in the same institution. His field of specialty is oral and maxillofacial surgery, and is well inclined in the field of oral management, oral and maxillofacial pathology, head and neck reconstruction, and dental implants. He was trained and locally under the PCOM's OMS training program and had several fellowship trainings abroad, and particularly in Malaysia and Thailand. He is recognized as a fellow of the Philippine College of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, PCOMS, Asian Association of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, AAOMS, and the International Association of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, IAOMS. Because of his efficiency and love for his field of specialty, he was granted by the Professional Regulation Commission, the PRC, the title of a certified specialist in the field of oral and maxillofacial surgery in 2015. Because of his dedication to dentistry and his field of specialty, he was inducted as a fellow of the oldest and the most prominent honor societies in dentistry, the International College of Dentists, ICD, and the Pierre Faussard Academy, PFA. Despite his busy clinical and hospital practice, he regularly shares his knowledge as lecturer to several conferences, as a member of the PDA Speakers Bureau, and as key opinion leader and lecturer of major pharmaceutical corporations. He is currently the hospital dentist of UST Hospital, an active consultant of the Benavides Cancer Institute, St. Jude Medical Center, and Bernardino General Hospital in Quezon City, and also a visiting consultant of several major hospitals and dental clinics in the country. He was awarded the Presidential Leadership Award for 4 times by the Manila Dental Chapter in 2007, 2008, 2011, and 2014. During his presidency in Manila Dental Chapter, the chapter was awarded as one of the most outstanding dental chapter. More so, he was also awarded as one of the 10 most outstanding presidents of that year. Because of his integrity and passion for his profession, he was appointed as the first member of the PRC CPD Council for Dentistry in the year 2018-2020. Our keynote speaker mainly contributed in the improvement of continuing dental education in PDA and in the dental profession by creating guidelines, policies, and innovations. He also developed the very first PDA online learning platform in 2018, and of which paved way for the very first PDA annual virtual convention. He and his team was duly commended and well remembered for efficiently and successfully organizing several local and international conferences. A loving husband to a beautiful wife, Diane, and a proud father of Jelly Bean and Bubbles. Let us welcome our PDA President for Administrative Year 2021-2022, Dr. Jose Angelo G. Militante.
To my fellow PDA Executive Board, led by the Executive Vice President, Dr. Ronaldo Nunez, to the President-elect, my good friend, Dr. Cheryl De Rosario, to the Vice President of Mindanao, ang pinakamaganda sa Mindanao, Dr. Amy Luz Banawis, to the trustees from Mindanao, Dr. Ging Ayado, and your very own Dr. Albert T. Guzman, to the PDA HOD speaker, Dr. Fernando Totoy C. and his HOD officers, to the PDA immediate past president, my good friend, Dr. Alvin Munoz Laksamana, to the regional coordinator for Region 11, Dr. Elena Didal, to the immediate president, Dr. Joy Panuda and her executive board of officers, to the newly inducted president, Dr. Joanne Daigdigan and her soon-to-be inducted board of officers, highly respected members of the Council of Past Presidents, PDA executive staff, Dr. Ray Agcanas, Dr. Almira Olarte, and Dr. Karen Garcia, my fellow Sinagtala presidents, hinirang immediate past presidents, friends, fellow PDA members, good afternoon. We are several months into 2021, and unfortunately, many of us are experiencing deja vu from 2020. The pandemic continues to dominate our professional and private lives. However, vaccines and slowly progressing area-wide vaccinations create hope for normality in the future. Attitudes of resilience and innovativeness are what we need to adapt at these times. Resilience demands that we include this new scenario in our planning. The good news is that we keep getting better at responding. We have achieved breakthroughs that will eventually make life better, but it won't look like the old one. The same goes without saying of what we did for the Philippine Dental Association. We never halted. We never remained passive, nor we remained silent. During the time of the heightened pandemic, we continued to stay connected with you, our members, by providing you with a variety of virtual scientific programs to keep you occupied. And we continued our services and our benefits. And this is where I admire our Hinirang President, Dr. Alvin Laksamana, and your Hinirang Chapter President, Dr. Joy Panuda. But now, as we go to the point on where we should start rebuilding the future of PDA again, our goal right now is to make sure that PDA is ready for the future. They say creativity and innovativeness thrives in times of limitation and constraint. If there was ever a year to be creative and be innovative, this is the year. Sabi nga nila, ngayon ang panahon na gumawa ng pagbabago. Because this year is where everything felt like it changed and one that will be remembered in history. A perfect example of our initial groundbreaking feat of creativity and innovation that led us to this very moment is the recently concluded 111 and 112 PDA Annual Convention and Scientific Session. We dubbed this as the very first PDA Virtual Convention. At first, I have to admit, discouragement and detractors was present, saying that it would be impossible for the members to be able to accept this. And for us, for the PDA to be able to push this through. However, with due perseverance, nights of endless planning, and painstaking disappointments, we made it. Now, how did we know that it was a success when we weren't there to actually feel and actually see the convention on a face-to-face basis? The numbers and the statistics of the virtual convention platform would say that on the first day of the convention, we had 8,304 delegates. And on the first 24 hours, we have 127,156 visits. And it would continuously grow until the last day of the convention, last May 14. So what does this imply? We have defied the impossible. We have defied our detractors and all the discouragement that was given to us because we have changed the attitude of Filipino dentists in terms of learning. Now, how did we achieve this? Dr. Joanne, please listen. These are the 3 basic things that you need to apply in making your programs, projects, and activities for the chapter. Number 1, keep it simple and practical. We don't have to make things so complicated. Remember, complexity should be avoided in a system. As simplicity guarantees the greatest levels of user acceptance and interaction. Second, choosing the right people. For several years, we have led and organized successful and local international conferences. We personally handpicked the team. We motivated them, we inspired them, we challenged them. We gave them responsibilities and gave them room to grow. Isn't that the essence of being a leader? Train people to be better than us. Remember, darating ang panahon, lalaos din tayo. The last one is the most important. Never ever stop dreaming and never ever stop praying. For God knows what is best for us as long as we focus on the goal, and the goal is for everyone. Now, why am I telling you all of this? Because last June 1, when we started our administrative year, doubts and questions were raised. What can PDA do amidst of all this pandemic? We cannot do events, we cannot do activities, and even outreach programs. But let me remind you, my dear PDA leaders in PDA Davao and members, PDA is not just a social civic organization. We are an organization of scientific minds based on evidences, and our objective is to give the best policies and guidelines for the dental profession and for our members. And that is our goal for PDA this year, to make the PDA more scientific, more geared for scientific evidences. We should be able to craft guidelines and policies that could benefit the members more. We should be able to create policies that would administer well-structured programs for the future. These plans will make PDA and our dental profession more grounded, because this will be able to shun away from traditions and move forward to change. Now, Dr. Joanne, last 2010, no, when we were busy preparing for the upcoming term of Dr. Robert Tahonera, I was appointed. No, they wanted me to be appointed as the Secretary General for the upcoming convention then. And also, they wanted me, no, to be the Executive Secretary of the Philippine Dental Association. Now, during that time, I was not into too much organized dentistry. But a certain mentor said to me, sabi niya, you know what, Dr. Jello, sometimes you cannot, go far away, or you could not run away from responsibilities in your life. Sometimes you just have to accept it and push it through. And also, the same thing happened. So that's why I accepted being executive secretary then. That's where I met Dr. Almalus Banawis, no? Dr. Albert T. Guzman, Dr. Joel Edroso, and Dr. J. Perey, and the rest of the members and past presidents of PDA Davao. Then came 2017. They asked me to run for the vice president for Luzon South. I actually denied several times. But a certain person told me that, Jello, no matter how much you run, no, if the position is for you, it will always sought for you. And I'm telling you this, Dr. Joanne, because we have the same scenario in our life. I know that you were due to become president several times, as mentioned by some friends. But you keep denying the fact. And you yourself know that you are ready. But you are keep denying the fact that you cannot admit that you are ready. Now, they say readiness can be planned. And you cannot know if you are ready unless you plunge into it. And I'm very happy, I'm very happy knowing you personally, that you have plunged for it. I'm very happy. Now, there's only one thing that I want to convey to you. Believe in your Council of Past Presidents, because they have the best wisdom. They have the best experience to guide you in leading the chapter. But nevertheless, my fellow Council of Past Presidents, be just a guide, be just an advisor, be just someone who would motivate and inspire Dr. Joanne. Let Dr. Joanne do her own discarte and strategize her leadership in PDA Davao, but guide her with wisdom and experience, because she would really need your help, your wisdom during these very uncertain and fluid times, especially dyan sa Davao na medyo mataas pa yung cases ng COVID-19. And I advise you to stay healthy and take care of yourselves, but let not the community lockdowns, or any COVID-19 pandemic stop you from doing your activities and programs for your chapter, because programs, projects, and activities creates optimism for your members. It will silently say to your members that PDA Davao is alive, PDA Davao is active, PDA Davao is not being silent during this time. Continue your services, continue the benefits of your members, and let the members feel that you are with them. Okay? So, and also, Dr. Joanne, during the President-elect training seminar last October, we already taught you, the skills and the knowledge, of being a good leader in the Philippine Dental Association. We inspired you, we motivated you that time, we taught you parliamentary procedures, we taught you how to legislate, we taught you everything on public health and all others. And these are the basic things that you need to run, PDA Davao in these uncertain times. And also remember, on one of our chat groups, I said a certain philosophy that I apply on myself that I wish also you also share to your PDA leaders and all your members. Study while others are sleeping, decide while others are delaying, prepare while others are daydreaming, begin while others are procrastinating, work while others are wishing, save while others are wasting, listen while others are talking, smile while others are frowning, persist while others are quitting. This is what we need right now in Philippine Dental Association and in PDA Davao City Chapter. And this is what we call proactive servant leadership. Now, to all here present, to all others witnessing this event virtually, please join me and your president, Dr. Joan Daigdigan, as we serve the Philippine Dental Association and the PDA Davao City Chapter to be ready for the future and to move it fast forward. Samahan niyo po kaming magdasal sa bagong araw ng pag-asa at sa taon ng Batch Sinagtala. Mabuhay po kayong lahat and God bless us all.
Thank you, Dr. Jello Militante, our Sinagtala President. We are grateful for those words of encouragement, especially to our incoming President and new officers. Indeed, we move fast forward, PDA. And to express our heartfelt gratitude to our keynote speaker, may I call on Dr. Joan S. Daigdigan, incoming President, Dr. Ana Marie J. Tukib, Induction Chairman, Dr. Albert G. De Guzman, Chairman on Awards, and Dr. Maria Ria Lane L. Horfilia, PDA-DCC Secretary, to do the honors.
Philippine Dental Association, Davao City Chapter, Certificate of Appreciation is hereby presented to Dr. Jose Angelo G. Militante, PDA President 2021-2022, for his invaluable support and dedication as our keynote speaker during the 86th PDA-DCC induction of officers and new members. Given the 6th day of July 2021. Signed, Dr. Joan S. Daigdigan, PDA-DCC President 2021-2022. Dr. Ana Marie Jimenez, Chairman, 86 Induction of Officers and New Members, and Dr. Albert De Guzman, Chairman, Awards Committee.
Once again, thank you, Mr. Sinagtala President, and God bless you in all your endeavors. Mabuhay ka. Proceeding to another highlight, we will now have the valedictory address of the outgoing President, Dr. Mina Joy Pangka Panuda. I am sure that the past 12 months have been exciting for her, with all the challenges and blessings of the situation we are in. But before we listen to her valedictory address, let us watch this audiovisual presentation of the year that was. Let us walk down memory lane and see the glorious and blessed year of PDA-DCC.
ka, Dr. Joy Panuda. Mabuhay ang Davao City Chapter. Mabuhay ang Philippine Dental Association. I hope you will take COVID-19 seriously. This pandemic have changed the way we live, the way we study, the way we work, and the way we connect to each other. Our efforts someday will not be put into waste, and it will bear lasting reason for us to live in faith, hope, and love. Keep safe, everyone. Pangalagaan ninyo po ang inyong mga sarili at mabuhay ang Davao City.
Colleagues, let us all welcome the 2020-2021 President of the Philippine Dental Association, Davao City Chapter, Dr. Mina Joy Pangka Panuda, for her valedictory address.
To our beloved Philippine Dental Association Sinagtala President, Dr. Jose Angelo Militante, to our Mindanao PDA officers, and to the PDA Executive Board present, to our PDA Davao City Chapter Council of Presidents, to our incoming President, Dr. Joanne Sarceda Daigdigan, and her officers, to my hinirang PDA President, Dr. Alvin Munoz Laksamana, and my officers, friends, colleagues, good evening. Anyone can give up. It's the easiest things in the world to do. But to hold it together when everyone else would understand, if you fell apart, that's the true strength indeed. I thank God Almighty, I've made it to the finish line. When I accepted the gong and gavel, I knew that I'm leading my feet to not too long but bumpy road, full of uncertainties and responsibilities, that I had to extend my perseverance, broaden my understanding, and building tons of patience. Not everyone will understand and appreciate the role and deeds of a president, the way it was and the way it is. Not every president leads the same way, the same experience, or the same story to tell. As the saying goes, different strokes for different folks. But every president have the same goals to serve with humility and to succeed, not to compete nor to compare. To my hinirang President, Dr. Alvin Munoz Laksamana, thank you very much for your support to me and to my chapter, for guiding me in all the activities of the PDA and the chapter. And special thanks to your executive secretaries, Dr. Noel Laines and Dr. Almira Olarte, na kinukulit ako kapag may mga queries regarding PDA activities and projects. And to the Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter members, thank you for your support. To all of you, thank you very much for being part of my journey. Once again, this is Dr. Mina Joy P. Panuda, signing off as Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter Hinirang President. But I stand and continue to serve as government dentist. Be vaccinated, be safe.
Thank you very much, Dr. Joy, for leading our chapter amidst the challenging times of the pandemic. I am sure that you have learned many wonderful lessons and have gone through beautiful experiences that you will treasure. At this point, we would like to present the Presidential Merit Awards and the Awards of Distinction to persons who have worked hard for the chapter and with the President during her term. And to present these awards is the 2020-2021 President, Dr. Mina Joy P. Panuda, together with Dr. Albert G. De Guzman, Chairman on Awards 2020-2021, and Dr. Susan M. Malaga, Chapter Secretary 2020-2021. Citations read, Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter presents this highest meritorious service award to Dr. Susan Malaga in recognition for her outstanding involvement and invaluable service rendered to the chapter. Given this 6th day of July 2021, during the 86th PDA-DCC induction of officers and new members. Signed, Dr. Albert G. De Guzman, Chairman, Awards Committee, and Dr. Mina Joy P. Panuda, PDA-DCC President 2020-2021. Same award is given to the following: Dr. Ana Maria Jimenez Tukib, Dr. Susan Malaga, Dr. Efren Venus, Dr. Maria Veronica Kimpo, Dr. Albert De Guzman, and Ms. Rosana Malaga. The Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter presents these Presidential Merit Awards to Dr. Joanne S. Daigdigan, PDA-DCC President-elect 2020-2021 for her invaluable support and dedication to the chapter. Given this 6th day of July 2021, during the 86th PDA-DCC induction of officers and new members. Signed, Dr. Albert G. De Guzman, Chairman, Awards Committee, and Dr. Mina Joy P. Panuda, PDA-DCC President, 2020-2021. The same award is given to the following officers: Executive Vice President Dr. Marilu Maligad, Vice President District 1 Dr. Charito Nazareno, Vice President for District 2 Dr. Maria Veronica Kimpo, Vice President for District 3 Dr. Marie Iris Q. Celis, Secretary Dr. Susan M. Malaga, Assistant Secretary Dr. Marcel S. Ortiz, Treasurer Dr. Ana Marie Jimenez Tukib, Assistant Treasurer Dr. Abraham Julian, Auditor Dr. Delilah De Lima, PRO Dr. Charles Ortiz, Board of Directors Dr. Josephine Robertson, Dr. Albert De Guzman, Dr. Rolando Ryan Oringo, and our immediate past President, Dr. Isabelo Salvalion Jr.
Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter Token of Appreciation is presented to Dr. Caridad Armada for her invaluable support and dedication to the chapter. Given this 6th day of July 2021 during the 86th PDA-DCC induction of officers and new member. Signed, Dr. Albert De Guzman, Chairman Awards Committee, and Dr. Mina Joy Panuda, PDA-DCC President 2020-2021. Same citation is given to Dr. Gemma Alconaba and Dr. Rowena Go. Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter plaque of appreciation is hereby presented to Dr. Alvin M. Laksamana, PDA President 2020-2021, for his invaluable support and dedication to our chapter. Given this 6th day of July 2021 during the 86th PDA-DCC induction of officers and new members and turnover ceremony. Signed, Dr. Albert De Guzman, Chair, Awards Committee, and Dr. Mina Joy Panuda, PDA-DCC President 2020-2021. Same citation is given to Dr. Almira Olarte, Executive Secretary, and Dr. Noel Laines, Secretary to the President.
Thank you, doctors, for your service to our chapter. As Albert Einstein once said, only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. May we all continue to live our life for others. Speaking of a life of service for others, here is a lady dentist who is about to embrace that kind of life. After months of preparation, she is now ready to embark on this new challenge, being the president of the Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter on its 86th year. Friends and colleagues, Dr. Jose Angelo G. Militante, President of the Philippine Dental Association, will now do the honors of inducting our new chapter president into office.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Davao City Dental Chapter. As your PDA Chief Protocol Officer, I will be facilitating the induction rites. At this point in time, I would like to request the incoming President to kindly proceed at the center stage, and may I request the family to join her, and you will be standing as witness. Ladies and gentlemen, the inducting officer will be the PDA President, Dr. Jose Angelo Granado Militante, with the PDA Executive Board as witness. And for the solemnity of the occasion, I would like to request everybody to please observe silence and please all rise.
Good afternoon, Dr. John Degan.
Good afternoon.
Are you ready to take your oath of office as the President of PDA Davao City Chapter?
Yes, Doc.
So kindly raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Joanne Daigdigan,
Having been elected as state your position
having been elected as President
of the state your chapter
of the Davao City Chapter
of the Philippine Dental Association,
of the Philippine Dental Association,
hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and diligently discharge
that I will faithfully and diligently discharge
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position
and of all others I may hereafter hold in the association.
and of all others I may hereafter hold in the
That I will
association,
obey the laws and legal orders
that I will obey the laws and legal orders
promulgated by the duly constituted authority.
promulgated by the duly constituted
That I
authority,
impose the supreme obligation upon myself
that I impose the supreme obligation upon myself voluntarily,
without mental reservation
without mental
or
reservation
purpose of evasion.
or purpose of
So
evasion.
help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Dr. Joanne. You are the new president of PDA Davao City Chapter. Mabuhay ka.
The presidential medallion, the gong and gavel are important symbols of authority. They are reminders not only of power and responsibility, but also of service and humility. Another year have passed, and it is time to turn over these important symbols. To assist the outgoing and incoming presidents and their respective secretaries in this momentous portion of the ceremonies, may I call on the PDA Chief Protocol Officer, Dr. Reynaldo D. Aganas.
One of the finest time and honor tradition of the Philippine Dental Association is the symbolic transfer of authority. Once again, I would like to call on the outgoing president with the incoming president with the respective secretaries to kindly proceed at the center stage.
I, Dr. Mina Joy P. Panuda, President of the Administrative Year 2020-2021, do hereby turn over this gavel and medallion as a symbol of authority as President, wield it steadfastly but righteously, with courage but humility, and determination but with compassion and understanding. And as you receive this gavel and medallion, and the authority that goes with it, may God help you with your undertaking.
I, Dr. Joan S. Daigdigan, President of Administrative Year 2021-2022, do hereby accept this gavel and medallion as a symbol of authority as President of the Davao City Chapter, with the Constitution and bylaws as my guide and with the blessing of our God Almighty. It is my covenant to wield it steadfastly but righteously, with courage but with humility, with determination but with compassion and understanding. So help me God.
Thank you, Doctors Ray, Joy, Susan, Joanne, and Rhea. And now the voyage of Dr. Joanne is official. Good luck and God bless you, Dr. Joanne, and congratulations, Dr. Joy, for a job well done. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And tonight, Dr. Joanne S. Daigdigan starts her new journey. Who is our new PDA-DCC President? We will know the answer to this important question in this audiovisual presentation, especially prepared for Dr. Joanne Sarceda Daigdigan. Let us all watch this.
Today I got a million, tomorrow I don't know. Decisions as I go, to anywhere I flow. Sometimes I believe, at times I wish you know. I can fly high, I can go low. Today I got a million, tomorrow I don't know. Hate will make you cry. is our call. We rise and we fall, dancing in the moonlight. Don't we have it all? Sometimes I believe, at times I'm wishing, no. I can fly high, I can go low. Today I got a million, tomorrow I don't know. Decisions as I go, to anywhere I flow. Sometimes I believe, at times I'm wishing, no. I can fly high, I can go low. Today I got a million, tomorrow I don't know.
What are the plans and programs of the new president? What is in store for us under her presidency? I am sure that many of us are excited to hear from her. And so, without much more ado, may I present with honor the President of the PDA Davao City Chapter for fiscal year 2021 and 2022. Dr. Joanne Sarceda Daigdigan for her inaugural address.
To our PDA President, Dr. Jose Angelo Militante, and officers of the PDA Executive Board, to our PDA Davao City Chapter, Council of Past Presidents, led by Dr. Efren Vinos, to my fellow officers, my dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am honored and humbled by your presence and by the generous words of the host of this event. I would like to begin with a few thoughts on what this 86th tenure means to me. On its 86th year, the officership and membership of this association humbles me because of its long years of service to the dental profession. It challenges me. My predecessor and I share a tenure under this difficult time of pandemic. But my fervent hope is that with this challenge, I can be able to bring my own brand of enthusiasm and dedication to the work entrusted to me. I am lucky because I have been chosen to lead the association with its illustrious reputation behind me, and I hope to live up to that prestige of those who led before me. I thank my predecessors, especially Dr. Susan Malaga, Dr. Ana Marie Jimenez, Dr. Charito Nazareno, Dr. Maria Rhea Lane Herfilia, for their presence here and whom have helped me in the preparation to make this challenging event possible. I thank them from the bottom of my heart. This association has withstood the test of time because of its resilience and the strength of those chosen to lead before me. For those who led this association, who cannot be with us today, but whom we salute for their service. We will press forward with courage and urgency, for we have much to do in this pandemic challenge. Lastly, among the challenges that face us today, may I quote President Joe Biden of the USA. Much to repair, much to restore, much to heal, much to build, and much to gain. Thank you and have a wonderful time, everyone.
It is customary that the first official duty of the new chapter president is to present the Presidential Leadership Award in behalf of a grateful chapter to her predecessor. At this point, may we call on Dr. Joanne S. Daigdigan, our newly inducted president, to present the award to Dr. Mina Joy Bangka Panuda, 2020-2021 PDA-DCC President. And citation reads, the Philippine Dental Association, Davao City Chapter presents this Presidential Leadership Award to Dr. Mina Joy P. Panuda for her invaluable dedication and devotion to PDA Davao City Chapter for the year 2020-2021. Given the 6th day of July 2021 during the 86th PDA-DCC induction of officers and new members. Signed, Dr. Albert G. De Guzman, Chairman, Awards Committee, and Dr. Joanne S. Daigdigan, PDA-DCC President, 2021-2022. This chapter will be moving on with the help and competence of dedicated colleagues who will work hand in hand with our new president. To present these men and women who will lead us on our 86th year, I would like to call on the chairman of the PDA-DCC COMELEC and also a past president, Dr. Delilah D. De Lima. This will be followed by the solemn induction to be officiated by Dr. Joanne S. Daigdigan, PDA-DCC President, 2021-2022.
Good evening. With the power vested upon me as PDA Davao City Chapter COMELEC Chairman for the year 2020-2021, I hereby proclaim the new sets of officers of PDA Davao City Chapter for the administrative year 2021-2022. For President-elect, Dr. Marie Iris Q. Celis. Executive Vice President, Dr. Ana Marie Jimenez Tukin. Vice President, District 1, Dr. Charito S. Nazareno. Vice President, District 2, Dr. Elena V. Gaman. Vice President, District 3, Dr. Lloyd P. Denia. Secretary, Dr. Maria Lane Porfilia. Assistant Secretary, Dr. Ana Crisha C. Quijadas. Treasurer, Dr. Maria Veronica Kimpo. Assistant Treasurer, Dr. Aris G. Luayon. Auditor, Dr. Abraham Julian. Press Relation Officer, Dr. Anna Gerlin S. Gilaran. Board of Directors, Dr. Josephine Midel Robertson. Dr. Rolando Ryan Oringo. Dr. Maria Milagros P. Garcia. Immediate past President, Dr. Mina Joy P. Panuda.
Thank you very much, COMELEC Chair. At this point in time, to perform her first official function, I would like to call on the newly inducted President of Davao City Dental Chapter to be the inducting officer of the newly proclaimed officers for administrative year 2021-2022.
My dear officers, are you ready to take your oath?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Rolando Ryan Domingo,
having been elected as state your position
having been elected as Director Board of Director
of the Davao City chapter of the Philippine Dental Association,
of the Davao City Chapter of the Philippine Dental Association,
hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and diligently discharge
that I will faithfully and diligently discharge
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position
and of all others that I may hereafter hold
and of all others that I may hereafter
in the association,
in the association,
that I will obey the laws and legal orders
that I will obey the laws and legal orders
promulgated by the duly constituted authority
promulgated by the duly constituted authority
that I impose the supreme obligation upon myself
that I impose the supreme obligation upon myself
voluntarily without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations to the new officers and wishing and praying for a wonderful year ahead of you. Year after year, this chapter is blessed with new members who will not only participate in our programs and activities, but will also build themselves as future leaders. This evening, we are pleased to welcome two new dentists in our midst. And to present these new members, may I call on Dr. Susan M. Malaga, PDA-DCC Chairman on Membership. This will be followed by the charging of the new members by the Vice President for Mindanao of the Philippine Dental Association, Dr. Alma Luz D. Banawis, and the induction of the new members by Dr. Joanne S. Daigdigan, PDA-DCC President, 2021-2022.
As chairman of the membership committee, may I present to you the following new members to be inducted tonight. Dr. Marisa Isong Tilaw. She graduated from Davao Medical School Foundation Incorporated 2000, and Dr. Albert Altizo Cabrera from Mindanao Medical Foundation College, year graduated 2001. So, Madam PDA President for Mindanao, Dr. Alma Luz Banawis, our new members are ready for charging.
Ayong gabi, Davao City Chapter officers and members, our PDA President, Dr. Jose Angelo Militante, fellow officers of the Executive Board, and guests. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate your immediate past President, Dr. Mina Joy Panuda, for her excellent hinirang year of service, and good luck, Sinagtala President, Dr. Joanne Daigdigan. Thank you, dear officers and members of PDA Davao City Chapter, for going the extra mile for this very well-prepared virtual induction via Zoom and FB Live. And now, for my task as the Vice President for Mindanao for the charging of the new members, namely Dr. Marisa Tilaw and Dr. Albert Cabrera. On behalf of the Philippine Dental Association, I welcome you to the fold of organized dentistry. As a fledgling member, it is customary that the PDA charge you, to guide you, to act the highest order of tribute to our profession. We are here to guide you with all your duties and responsibilities to our mother organization, the PDA, and to your locality, which is your community and your chapter. To be a member of good standing, you must pay your chapter and PDA dues. You must be a member of a chapter where you practice. The PDA is where you belong and you should be part of it. Don't be just a mere member, but get involved, even in this era of COVID-19 pandemic. Share, participate, and cooperate in all activities of the chapter and the PDA. You must assert your influence to make your community environmentally friendly and orally health conscious. We can do that remotely by setting an example. Together, let us move fast forward to a better normal, as urged by our Sinagtala President, Dr. Jello Militante. Above all, always follow the code of ethics of the dental practice and uphold the Constitution and bylaws. Keep this in mind and also in your heart. Congratulations and welcome to Philippine Dental Association and to Davao City Chapter. Madam President, your 2 new members are now ready to take their oath of membership. Thank you and stay safe, everyone. God bless us all.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, please state your name.
I, Marisa Tila.
I, Dr. Albert A. Cabrera.
Having been registered as a new member
Having been registered as a new member
of the Philippine Dental Association, Davao City Chapter,
of the Philippine Dental Association, Davao Chapter,
do hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my being a member of the Philippine Dental Association, Davao City Chapter, by abiding with the Code of Ethics of the Dental Profession, upholding the provisions of the Constitution and bylaws of the Association, carrying myself as a deserving professional, worthy of respect and emulation by my peers, and that I will do this voluntarily, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to our new members and welcome to the Philippine Dental Association Davao City Chapter. May you all have an enriching journey as professionals and members of our esteemed chapters. All stories have an end, and as the writer of Ecclesiastes said, there is a time for everything. Our ceremonies now comes to an end, but the beautiful journey begins. And to give us the closing remarks of the 86th induction of officers and new members and turnover ceremonies is the President-elect 2021-2022 of PDA Davao City Chapter, Dr. Marie Iris Q. Celis.
Maayong gabi. On behalf of the Davao City Chapter officers and board, members of different committees, daghang salamat. To our PDA Sinagtala President Dr. Jose Angelo Militante and the PDA Executive Board members for gracing our induction program. Fellow dentists, ladies and gentlemen, for witnessing our program online. Tonight is a remarkable night as the new administration commences its duty to its chapter members and the Davao City community. When the pandemic struck last year, it was under past President Dr. Joy Panuda's term, we thought we cannot do anything due to the limited activities and resources, but with the grace of God, it has pushed the limits, where the buts and ifs were made possible for public service. Now, under the new administration of our energetic President, Dr. Joan Digan, we know already how to maximize our strength under the new normal. That is why I encourage the newly inducted officers, members, and being members of our chapter to be enthusiastic to the opportunity to be useful and valuable in our community, especially during these trying times. For the information of everyone, some of our dentists and soon-to-be dentists volunteered in the government's Res Bakuna for COVID-19 in Magallanes Elementary School and soon to be deployed in other vaccination sites. I hope you are interested to join in any way you can. Kindly approach our ad hoc committee chairman, Dr. Gami Urbi, for more information or yours truly. Please help us. It will be a great deal of our efforts as an organization because we cannot do it as individuals. As I end, let me quote Mahatma Gandhi. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Once again, thank you, keep safe, and God bless us all.
Thank you once again to all. It has been a wonderful evening. This is your Master of Ceremonies, Dr. Nelson C. Magnaye, saying, Mabuhay ang Philippine Dental Association, mabuhay ang PDA Davao City Chapter, mabuhay ang Dentistang Davaoenyo. Let us all have a pleasant evening.